From sprawling action sequences to intricate visual effects, the production value is sky high. The film was shot primarily in Montreal, Quebec, with principal photography running from April to August 2015 and additional filming in January 2016. Companies like Australia-based Rising Sun Pictures brought the magic to life, especially in scenes showcasing the super-speed antics of a certain fan-favorite mutant. Aerial shots of snow-capped mountains provided by smart drones in Alberta, Canada, add to the film's epic scope. The budget also covered a stellar soundtrack, with a score composed by John Ottman, who returned from X2 and Days of Future Past to deliver a pulse-pounding musical backdrop that elevates every scene. Let's get to the heart of the movie, the cast. Oh, what a cast! X-Men. Apocalypse boasts an ensemble that's practically a who's who of Hollywood talent. James McAvoy returns as the young Charles Xavier, aka Professor X, bringing warmth and vulnerability to the telepathic leader of the X-Men. Michael Fassbender is back as Eric Lehnsherr, aka Magneto, delivering a performance that's equal parts intense and heartbreaking. Jennifer Lawrence shines as the shape-shifting Raven, aka Mystique, a character who's evolved from a conflicted mutant to a reluctant hero. Then there's Oscar Isaac, who transforms into the ancient and powerful En-Sabah Nur, a mutant worshipped as a god since the dawn of civilization. Isaac's commanding presence makes this villain a force to be reckoned with, even under layers of makeup and prosthetics. The newcomers are just as exciting. Ty Sheridan steps in as a young Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, bringing fresh energy to the optic-blasting mutant. Sophie Turner, known for Game of Thrones, plays a young Jean Grey grappling with powers that are both a gift and a curse. Evan Peters steals the show as Quicksilver, the super speedster who gets some of the film's most memorable moments. Nicholas Hoult returns as Hank McCoy, aka Beast, while Rose Byrne reprises her role as CIA agent Moira McTaggart. Olivia Munn joins as Psylocke, wielding an energy blade with deadly precision, and Lucas Till is back as Alex Summers, aka Havoc. Cody Smith-McPhee brings charm to Nightcrawler, the teleporting mutant, and Alexandra Shipp electrifies as a young Ororo Munro, aka Storm. The cast is rounded out by smaller but impactful roles, like Ben Hardy as Angel, Thomas Lamarque as Caliban, and even a cameo from Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in his raw Weapon X form. Oh, and keep an eye out for a brief appearance by X-Men co-creator Stan Lee and his wife Joan B. Lee, adding a sweet nod to the franchise's roots. So what's the story about? Without giving away any major twist, X-Men. Apocalypse takes us to 1983, where a powerful ancient mutant awakens after thousands of years and isn't exactly thrilled with the state of the world. He sets out to reshape it in his image, recruiting a team of mutants to help him achieve his grand vision. Meanwhile, our favorite X-Men, both new recruits and familiar faces, must band together to stop him. The plot weaves together themes of hope, identity, and the struggle between human and mutant kind, all set against a backdrop of 1980s culture, complete with retro fashion and music. Expect intense action, emotional character arcs, and a few surprises that tie into the broader X-Men universe. The film's 2-hour and 24-minute runtime, rated PG-13 for action, violence, and some suggestive images, keeps you engaged with a mix of humor, heart, and spectacle. Why should you watch this movie? For starters, the action sequences are next level. From city-shaking battles to a standout scene set to a classic 1980s tune, the film delivers visual thrills that'll have you on the edge of your seat. The special effects, especially those crafted for Quicksilver's high-speed antics, are a highlight, earning praise for their creativity and flair. The chemistry between the cast is electric, especially between McAvoy, Fassbender, and Lawrence, whose characters anchor the story with their complex relationships. The film also introduces younger versions of iconic X-Men, setting the stage for future adventures while paying homage to the franchise's roots. It's a love letter to fans, packed with Easter eggs and nods to the comics, yet it's welcoming to newcomers who just want a fun, action-packed ride. Let's talk box office. X-Men. Apocalypse grossed $155.4 million in the US and Canada and $388.5 million internationally for a worldwide total of $543.9 million. While it didn't quite match Days of Future Past's $747.9 million haul, it still ranks as the third highest grossing film in the X-Men series behind Deadpool and Days of Future Past. It opened over Memorial Day weekend, pulling in $65 million over 3 days and $80 million over 4, competing with films like Alice Through the Looking Glass. The film's financial success led to its release on digital download on September 9, 2016, and on DVD, Blu-ray, and Ultra HD Blu-ray on October 4, 2016, topping home video sales charts for the week ending October 9th. You can now stream it on Disney Plus or Max, making it super easy to dive in. Behind the scenes, there's plenty of fascinating trivia to share. Did you know Singer briefly left the production for 10 days due to a thyroid issue, with writer Simon Kinberg stepping in as director? Or that the film's car, designed after Mystique, was a Kia Sportage unveiled at the 2016 Australian Open, featuring Rafael Nadal in a promo video? The production faced some controversy when a trailer included a reference to the Hindu god Krishna, prompting criticism from Hindu cleric Rajan Zed. The reference was removed from the final cut to respect cultural sensitivities. Oscar Isaac, who played the villain, described the grueling process of wearing heavy prosthetics, including a specially designed saddle to sit between takes. Despite the challenges, he didn't disown the film, though he wished his character had been handled differently. The film's reception was mixed, with a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb and a 47% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, though audiences gave it a 65% approval. Fans and critics praised the action, visual effects, and performances, especially Fassbender's Magneto and Peter's Quicksilver, but some felt the plot was convoluted or the villain underutilized. Still, the movie's entertainment value and its role in setting up future X-Men storylines like Logan and Dark Phoenix make it a key chapter in the franchise. The post-credits scene, hinting at the Essex Corporation, is a tease you won't want to miss.